Well, that's almost it from today's programme. Before we go, it's worth just returning to our main story in Ukraine, because we've had the conclusion of the first war crimes trial. That man, the 21-year-old Russian soldier Vadim Shishimarin, found guilty of murder and be given a life sentence. The Ukrainian authorities saying they're investigating 13,000 war crimes since the start of the conflict. That's it from us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Now on BBC World News, the biggest African and international news stories. Focus on Africa.
Hello and welcome to Focus on Africa. I am Peter Okwoche. Our top stories. Thousands of people are moved to safety in South Africa's KwaZulu-Natal province after heavy rains bring flooding to the region for the second time in 6 weeks. We'll hear why authorities in Ethiopia's northern Amhara region are arresting thousands of people, many former allies of the army in the fight against Tigrayan forces. Also on the program, just how worried should we be about the current monkeypox outbreak? The viral infection has shown up in 20 countries, none of them in Africa, by the way. We'll tell you what you need to know about this deeply unpleasant but non-lethal disease. And in sports, the BBC understands that Kenya will not take part in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations due to a ban by football's governing body, FIFA. Thanks for joining us here on Focus on Africa from BBC World News. We begin in South Africa, where it's only been 5 weeks since floods hit KwaZulu-Natal, leaving 400 people dead and 40,000 others displaced. But now severe floods have hit the area again. The floods, which happened on Sunday, have caused destruction in the city of Durban and a beach town in the KwaZulu-Natal province. Many people are reported to have left their homes, but no casualties have been reported as yet. The Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Shile Zikalala, has been touring the affected areas in Durban. Let's hear a little bit of what he had to say. Now, if you're still trying to wrap your head around the COVID-19 pandemic, well, there's another virus that has caught everyone's attention: monkeypox. So far, more than 100 cases have been reported in at least 20 countries. 11 of those countries are in Europe, and they include the UK, Portugal, Sweden, Italy, Spain, France, Belgium, and Germany, along with Israel, the US, Canada, and Australia. The World Health Organization has said another 50 suspected cases are being investigated and warned more cases are likely to be reported. But until now, monkeypox was very predictable. However, this outbreak has taken scientists who specialize in the disease by complete surprise. So what does monkeypox have to do with people on the African continent? I'm now joined by the BBC's Africa Health reporter, Rhoda Odhiambo, to help demystify some of the myths surrounding the virus. Rhoda, I think we should just start by you telling us what exactly monkeypox is, and should we be worried about it? Rhoda Odhiambo, always great to have your insight into these very important stories. Thank you very much. Let's take a quick look now at other stories making the headlines across Africa and the rest of the world. Somalia's newly elected President Hassan Mahmoud has been sworn in at Villa Somalia. That's the presidential palace in the capital, Mogadishu. He's the first former president to be re-elected for a second term since Somalia gained its independence in 1960. The official inauguration is slated for June the 1st. The UN force in the Democratic Republic of Congo has condemned attacks against its mission by M23 rebels in the eastern part of the country. Heavy fighting on Sunday and Monday morning in Rutshuru territory in North Kivu province has forced thousands of civilians to flee their homes, with a sizable number crossing into Uganda. The Nigerian government has cancelled its planned resumption of train services between Abuja and Kaduna. They were suspended in March after gunmen derailed a train and opened fire on its passengers, killing at least 9 people and kidnapping more than 60 others, most of whom are still in captivity. No reason was given for the postponement of the service. Still to come, should the ban on ivory trading be lifted? A number of African countries at an elephant summit in Zimbabwe say yes, because it could actually benefit the animals. Welcome back to Focus on Africa. Authorities in Ethiopia's northern Amhara region say they have arrested more than 4,500 individuals in a campaign they claim is an operation to enforce law and order. The people are arrested being accused of spreading lawlessness, and amongst them is a Brigadier General Tefara Mamo, a former commander of the Amhara Special Forces allied with the army in the fight against Tigrayan forces. Let's get more now from Kalkidan Yibeltal, who joins me from the Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa. Kalkidan, 4,500 is a huge number. I mean, what do the authorities mean by these people were spreading lawlessness? Okay, Kalkidan Yibeltal there live in Addis Ababa. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, what do you do with old hats, sweaters or socks? For most of us, they are of no use and sometimes are left at the bottom of the closet. Well, for some Tunisian weavers, they serve as raw material for beautiful traditional carpets, linking handicraft to textile recycling. This ancestral method has been used for a long time, but now has a new lease of life. Marina Dara tells us more. That report there by the BBC's Marina Daras. You're watching BBC Focus on Africa. Apologies if you were hoping to hear that story from Shingai Nyoka about the Elephant Management Summit in Zimbabwe, but we're having connectivity issues and there'll be more on that later this week. Let's give you some sports now. Now, the BBC understands that Kenya will not take part in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, whose qualifying campaign starts in early June. Really exciting times there at the BAL which is going on in Rwanda, in the Rwandan capital, Kigali. Now, just a quick reminder that you can follow me and some of the team on social media. Do feel free to get in touch. My handle is at Okwoche. But for now, that's it from Focus on Africa. Remember, we'll be back with you again tomorrow at the same time. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. All right.